is just go over how we connected GitHub to Cloud9 for the Python file, but instead of doing that, doing it for C++. It is the same process, but some people just get a little confused. They think something might be different. So we're going to start once again in GitHub. We're going to go and add a new repository. And we're going to follow the naming convention, the name of the course, the name of the unit, and this time the programming language. It is not a good idea to do that, okay? Even though it says it's okay, notice the plus vanished over here. So the standard in programming is to put CPP for C++. Going to keep it as public, going to keep it with a README, and once again, we're going to add a git ignore. This is going to become more evident why we need this in a few moments. And we create the repository. Once again, we grab the URL. We're going to go back. We're going to make sure that we're at this level and open a new terminal. Now, we already have the Python linked GitHub repository, and we're going to link another one now. Git clone, and this is our C++ one. So I press enter, and notice it popped up right away. So we can do ls, and this time we want to go into this directory. So change directory, and it's the C++ one. So here we are with the README file. So inside this directory is where we want to add our C++ file. Now, once again, we're just going to type the standard hello world program. And don't forget, we need to save it properly. So we're going to go File, Save As. And remember, it has an extra W there. There we go. It has a different naming convention style, small and no underscore, but capital W. And we're in the proper folder, so that's good. And we go save. Okay, we're going to make sure that our program runs properly. File, run with C++. And it does run properly, so we're good to go. So now we need to run those exact same commands. You'll notice over here, not only do we have the C++ file in the README, but we have this compiled file. You can actually open it up. It'll look like a bunch of gobbledygook. So this is what the computer is using when it runs it. Never try to change this file by yourself, okay? So we're going to go back to the terminal again. We can do ls and see that all of our files are there. Notice we have 3 of them now. And then we go through the exact same 3-step process to get our file back shoved up into GitHub. Git add star for everything. Now, notice the following path is ignoring one file, the .o, and that's what we actually want because we don't want this file shoved back to GitHub because you can always recreate it because you have the source code. Then we do git commit message added hello world.cpp, and then we do git push origin master. We will type in our GitHub username and our GitHub password. Notice once again, nothing shows up. And if everything goes okay, there it is. We can now go back to GitHub and refresh. And you'll notice the C++ file showed up, but there is no .o file. Okay, that's because we want it to be ignored. That was the whole point of adding that .gitignore file. So that's just a walkthrough. Now we have 2 folders inside our unit 2, and they're separated out by different languages so you can keep track of everything that you're doing.